So now the final events, 1500 meters T13. It features the reigning European champion from Turkey, Mehmet Nesim Oner. Lukasz WIETECKI, 800 meters European champion from 2012, a world champion from 2011. David Devine, also from Great Britain, who won double medals at London 2012. We have 9 in this final. Paweł Patelski of Poland from Gdansk, very un-Polish looking, blue top actually. His first major championship, which comes at the age of 59. His son is a triathlete, Mateusz Patelski. David Devine, he's been out injured for 4 years. Only one event during that time, but he's back. Lukasz Akbulut, 4th in the 1500 meters final, both in Doha and Swansea, the last 2 major championships. From the Cross Warsaw Club in Poland, Patrick Lukaszewski. First major championship for the T12 athlete. Has the guide Fedor Rudakov alongside his guide Vladimir Miashnikov. So the former world champion over 800 meters at the Worlds and Europeans 2011 and 2012. From Poznan in Poland, Lukasz WIETECKI. For Russia, Aleksandr KOSTIN, 4th in the 8. In the Worlds in Doha, 10th in the 15. 4th in the 800 meters at those Worlds in Doha. From Lisbon in Portugal, Hugo Cavaco. And here is the reigning European champion for Turkey, Mehmet Nesim Oner. David Devine setting the European record at T12 at London 2012, but major injury problems since then for the Liverpool Harrier, and he's been out almost for 4 years. It is great to see him back. How competitive is he?
On your marks.
So the classic 3 3/4 laps. Oner, Cavaco, KOSTIN, WIETECKI, Rudakov, Lukaszewski, Akbulut, Devine and Patelski. And heading forward the front straight away, Sasha KOSTIN from Banal in Russia. And also the reigning European champion, Mehmet Nesim Oner, the defending European champion. All tightly bunched as you'd expect. And on his outside, the other Turkish athlete, Lukasz Akbulut. It's going to be very interesting. David Devine lying in 4th place for Great Britain.
Around the bend they come, and taking it on is the reigning champion, Mehmet Oner. Just trotting to the front. They've already left Patelski, the 59-year-old, behind. It's Oner from KOSTIN. And then David Devine moving up into 3rd place as they go past our commentary position here. Oner, KOSTIN and Devine looking comfortable at the moment.
Oner leading, KOSTIN 2nd, Devine in 3rd, Lukasz WIETECKI in 4th place, the other Turkish athlete, Lukasz Akbulut, in 5th place, and there's a big gap then all the way back to 6th, and Hugo Cavaco. So look how stretched out they are already, just a lap into this, and these are the 5, surely tilting for the gold medal now. Mehmet Nesim Oner went out in the rounds at London 2012, but he's improved a lot since then. He's the reigning European 1500 meters champion. Coming on his outside, Aleksandr KOSTIN, the 20-year-old, turns 21 next month. 4th in the 800, his best result at the Worlds in Doha, his major championship debut for Devine. A long, long time since winning bronze in the 800 and the 1500 at London 2012, but taking position in 3rd place. And Lukasz WIETECKI, all those championship medals early in his career from Poznan, but most recently bronze in the 1500 meters at Swansea 2014 and 6th in the 5. And those are the 5, along with the Turkish Lukasz Akbulut, and he is seeking his first ever major championship medal.
Onto the back straight they go. KOSTIN in the early stages happy to sit on the shoulder of Oner, but he's taken it on himself now, and Oner is being overtaken by the tall figure of David Devine as well, of Great Britain, who moves to the front. KOSTIN just dropping back a little bit there. David Devine is now the leader in those bright yellow trainers. They've all had a bit of a go at pushing the pace here. 2nd place at the minute, Lukaszewski. WIETECKI, the other Pole. Oner is in 3rd. KOSTIN has just dropped back to 4th as David Devine tries to stretch them out a bit more and take this on himself. David Devine, great to see him back in action. And as they approach the start-finish line, it's him in control, and they look like they might be dropping Kostin.
It's Devine, takes it up at the bell with WIETECKI in second place. Kostin falling back. Onward looked very uncomfortable in that previous lap. Almost bumped by the defending champion. Lying in third place. It's been a long wait for David Devine, but here he is in the lead with 300 to go for Great Britain. WIETECKI of Poland in second place. What a week it's been in Grosseto so far for both Britain and Poland. Ona in third for Turkey. Still Kostin of Russia hasn't been shaken up in fourth place. Fourth, his highest major championship finish in the 800 metres in Doha last year. Half one up to go. It's David Devine who leads for Britain, and he and WIETECKI are pulling away. And the main race may be for third still. And there's a bit of movement behind, and it's a bit of a fight back for Kostin as he moves into third. On the outside, here goes WIETECKI for Poland. WIETECKI hits the front. It's going to be Polish gold again. WIETECKI is going to take the 1500 metres. WIETECKI wins it. David Devine, after 4 years out, wins the silver. And Kostin had some juice left to take the bronze. And the outgoing champion owner finishes in fourth place. 3:57.39. Lukasz WIETECKI is a major champion again for the first time since the 2012 Europeans. It's his best ever 1500 metres result.
What a final straight from WIETECKI. Bronze 2 years ago in Swansea. Up 2 places here in Grosseto to take gold. Brilliant though for David Devine to be back amongst elite level para-athletics after so long out, but WIETECKI is the man celebrating. Former bronze medalist in the para-triathlon last year in Chicago. 800-meter world champion 2011. European champion over 1500 meters here in 2016 as well. 31 years of age now. David Devine puffing well he might. A brilliant performance from him as well. Just didn't have the strength in the final 50.
And just finishing, Paweł Patelski of Poland from Gdansk. The area would stage the World Indoor Athletics back in 2014. But Lukasz WIETECKI, this is where he finally pounced on the closing straight and where Kostin made his move and Ona to take the bronze medal. WIETECKI with a good, powerful drive in the final 50. And David Devine, well, he may have been overtaken there, but he's had to wait a long time to come back for a major championship. 4 years since London 2012. And he might look back with a slight tinge of regret that it wasn't gold, but he's back in a major championship and he's got the European silver, David Devine. So many years of frustration finally put to bed, and he just didn't have enough to pace back beyond Lukasz WIETECKI in the end. He's the European champion for Poland, and for WIETECKI, his second European crown. Lukasz WIETECKI takes a championship record, 3:57.38. David Devine second, 3:58.42, and Kostin the bronze for Russia.